From United Nations Television, this is UN in Action.
Did you ever think that the sushi you eat could be changing the lives of people in the world's most remote places? Like here in West Papua, more than 3,000 kilometers from the Indonesian capital, Jakarta. It's not only difficult to reach, but for decades it's been plagued by conflict. So it's been a challenge to create economic opportunities here. Until now. Ishkak Indrayanmi is a buyer for one of Indonesia's biggest seaweed processors. She's never traveled this far east of Jakarta before, but she's come today because she's heard that the farmers here are producing seaweed of a surprising quality. And she says the $6 billion a year global seaweed industry has the potential to pull these neglected coastal communities out of obscurity.
Masyarakat pesisir bukan masyarakat yang terpinggirkan, tapi masyarakat pesisir itu adalah masyarakat yang punya peluang besar untuk bisa meningkatkan taraf hidupnya. Salah satunya melalui rumput laut.
In 2012, Indonesia's seaweed exports were worth almost $180 million. Now the country aims to more than double those figures, vying to become the world's biggest seaweed producer. So, to source more high-quality seaweed, buyers like Ishkak now have to travel further afield. Seaweed farmer Hassan Basri Heremba finds it hard to believe that the buyer has come to them.
Pernah membayang tentang merasa bangga sekali. Artinya tadi saya punya angan-angan atau saya bermimpi bahwa satu saat saya harus bertemu dengan si pembeli.
One reason for Basri's surprise is that just 3 years ago, the people in this village knew nothing at all about seaweed. They were fishermen and relied on irregular seasonal catches to survive. Then, a government project supported by the UN's International Fund for Agricultural Development, or IFAD, worked with the community to help them identify their problems and come up with their own solution. From the success of neighboring communities, they knew that seaweed was the answer. They elected Abdul Khalik Golab to be trained in all aspects of seaweed production, and his job is to pass on this knowledge to the rest of the group. The change in their lives has been significant.
Tadi saya punya Nana, aduh kasihan kami mau dapat uang dari mana untuk apa Nana bisa biaya sekolah. Tapi adanya kalau rumput laut, kami Nana bisa kuliah.
Unlike when they relied on fishing, the seaweed farmers now have earnings throughout the year, and both Golab and Basri have almost quadrupled their incomes. And after today, it looks like their income will keep growing, because Ishkak, the buyer, is very impressed with what she has seen.
Rencana ke depan kita dan mereka bisa menghasilkan cukup banyak rumput laut dari wilayah ini, kami ingin menjalin hubungan jangka panjang dengan mereka sehingga mereka menjadi supaya tetap untuk perusahaan nantinya.
And it looks like the community will certainly welcome this initiative.
Ketika perusahaan kalau langsung kerjasama dengan ketika itu kami bisa untuk melebarkan labuan-labuan kami untuk lebih banyak lagi penanaman.
In fact, Basri is so convinced about the future of seaweed that he's already involving his whole family in the business.
Karena harapan saya bahwa mengajar anak saya sehingga bisa dia melanjuti sampai anak cucu kami begitu, Pak. Tujuan dari kami seperti itu.
And with the next generation already learning the ropes, seaweed can become a sustainable business here, giving young people a good reason to remain in this remote village and helping Indonesia reach its goal to become the world's biggest seaweed producer. This report was produced by Joanne Leviton for the United Nations.